second graders. For today's math lesson, I need you to take out your math workbook and open to page 301. Please tear out page 301, 302, and 303 and 304. This is going to be kind of like a test at the end of this week to see what you know and remember from Unit 5. You're not going to see me today, you're just going to watch my computer screen. So once you have the pages teared out, I want you to look up here. On the first page, page 301, this should all look pretty familiar and you should understand how to do this page. Number 1 says make a picture graph to show the data in the table. Okay, don't forget the title, please. And then number 2 says make a bar graph to show the data in the table. So you have to go back up here, use the same data, and put it down here. You need to have your title, your different children's names here. Don't forget your scale down here at the bottom. Turn your page over. Now you should be on page 302. 302 says, use the picture graph. Choose the correct statements. So let's make sure that you read this graph first. The title is Strawberries, and it looks like we have Paula, and Ronaldo. So you're going to read each one of these sentences. If it's correct, color in the circle in front of it. There may be more than one correct answer. Okay? Number 4. Use the bar graph to solve the problems. So let's take a moment to look at this bar graph. The title says Animals at Mr. Brown's Farm. Here are the animals on the graph: horses, cows, pigs, chickens. Then the scale for this bar graph is going vertical from 0 all the way up to 10. I think it would be smart to do my little trick, especially for this graph where there's a lot more data or information on it. So if I were you, I'd count and see how many horses there are. Write that number at the top of this bar. How many cows? Write that total up there. Same thing with the pigs and the chickens. Let me actually read number 4 to you. It says the farm has 5 more goats than pigs. How many goats does the farm have? And you might look and say, there's no goats here. They're not on this graph, but they are at Mr. Brown's farm. But what we do know is that there's 5 more goats than pigs. So look at how many pigs there are, and then there's 5 more goats. Write that answer here with your label. Number 5. All of the horses and cows are in the pasture. Then 5 go back to the barn. Circle the number of animals that are still in the pasture, kind of like a field, if you will, or out roaming around, maybe getting some of their food. All right, our choices are 10, 11, or 16. So all of the horses and the cows are in the pasture. So you need to look over your horses and cows. All of these are in the pasture at first, but then 5 go back. How many animals are still in the pasture? So after those 5 go back, how many are left? Number 6, if Mr. Brown's farm gets 3 more pigs, how many more horses than pigs will there be? So again, we have to see how many pigs he has. But then if he gets 3 more, I'm going to add on 3, how many more horses than pigs are there? So to compare the two. Remember, you're comparing the two after he gets 3 more pigs. Answer, label. Next page. Hang on. All right, page 303. Use the bar graph. Which statements are correct? Choose yes or no. So we have to read this colors of flowers in Mrs. Singer's garden. Yellow, orange, red, and purple. And then again, this is a vertical bar graph. The scale is going vertical from 0 up to 10. So you need to read this, and if this sentence is true, circle yes. If it's wrong, circle no. Okay? Be careful. The first two, number 7 and 8, aren't too tricky. Numbers 9 and 10 might require you to do a little bit more thinking. All right? This is going to be a challenge your brain. Number 11, 12, and 13. Circle the correct answer to complete the sentence. So if you notice the times are the same, they're asking you to basically choose if it's AM or PM. Okay? This is when the sun is rising, when Owen has dinner, and lunchtime. This last page, you are writing the time on each digital clock. Number 17, the football game starts at 1:40. Draw the hands on the clock to show the time. One more reminder, I need to see a difference between that hour hand and the minute hand. You do need to do this next part. It says Mac arrives at the football field at 1:55. Does he see the start of the game? Explain how you know. So if this is 1:40 and he arrives at the football field at 1:55, remember the game is starting at 1:40. He gets there at 1:55. Does he see the start of the game? Yes or no, and how? Explain your answer. Number 18 is the last question I'm going to have you answer. And to be honest, I'm not quite sure why the math program threw this question in there. It says solve, draw comparison bars. I'm not worried about comparison bars. If you remember how to do them, second graders, go for it. If you don't worry about it. Your parents won't know what comparison bars are because we did not learn those when we were in school. You can still solve this without comparison bars. So read and solve. Answer, label. Again, I'd like you to try to do this the best that you can without parent help. The tricky sections, like I said, is probably 9 and 10 around here. So really slow down. Take your time. Don't rush through these. And then I think the other tricky part is also in here. These won't be too bad, but just slow down, pay attention. Good luck, second graders. I can't wait to see how you did.